We're at St. Casimir's Church for our monthly mobile food pantry. We're hoping that the rain gods will stay away and allow us to provide services for the individuals. The importance of the pantry is to fill that gap in our community where families don't have the resources beyond a certain time period, and we identified that time period as the third weekend of the month. By then, food stamps have been utilized, resources are limited because of income, etc. Summertime is a bigger challenge because the students who were receiving free lunch and breakfast at school, that's no longer available. So we had a gap feeding program earlier this week at Myers to help with some of those families, but we could do this every day and would still pull out a segment of the community. We rotate around the city to make sure that it's accessible to as many people as possible. It's much needed, and I'm really pleased that the administration and council members continue to support this initiative and reducing hunger in our community.
So right now we're at the staging area. Inside there are folks who are getting registered for the food bank, and so outside we're just putting out the food and getting ready for the staging area, trying to make it as orderly as possible and as efficient as possible. One of the things I like about our pantry is that we have a wide variety of items that are available, from fresh vegetables, meats, breads, and we also sometimes have cleaning products, and so it covers a wide range of needs that some people may find at the end of the month or the beginning of the month before they get any type of food assistance that they're falling short on. Well, I think it's incumbent upon us as a city to protect and take care of our least fortunate. And we're lucky in the city of Lansing to have Triple J, who has coordinated this and a number of other programs to help people who may just need an extra boost of services, whether it's food or rent assistance or anything. She's got a program for that. And then when we partner with churches like St. Casimir, who has a very robust outreach system, I would like to add that every time I come here, it rains. Every time I come, it rains. Oh, I feel like Pigpen from the Peanuts. He brings the dust. Or, Bad Luck Sheprock from the Flintstones. I mean, it rains every time, so I need a little grace for the next food pantry so that it's, warm weather, because I think they're going to keep, stop me from coming.
As you can see from the large number with the inclement rain that has threatened us all morning, that there is a continued need for food in the community. Food security is a major issue, and with some of the cuts in programs across the community, we encourage people who are in a position to assist either the Greater Lansing Food Bank or the Greater Lansing Mobile Food Pantry to please make a donation. If you see families that appear to be in need, please send them to the City of Lansing, 517-483-4477. Again, I can't begin to express the increase in needs during the summer months when kids are no longer getting the 2 free meals at school a day.
That one lunch or breakfast program is the only meal that these kids get all day. And so when school is out, then there's this kind of like a black hole of nutritional food that these kids are getting. And a lot of times they're bringing home food that they have at school for their families. And so it's a ripple effect to when the kids aren't in school, they don't get a nutritional meal. Their families are going hungry. And so the summer programs, particularly in the summer, I mean, we do this all year, but these programs in the summer, I think are more important because they also serve these families and feed these kids who normally get a meal during the school.
Our goal is to extend the services to a greater number of individuals. We've traveled to numerous churches, but we've also included the Catholic churches recently this year, which has taken us to new areas like East Lansing and further out on the west side of Lansing. St. Casimir Church also does numerous other activities throughout the week and serves dinners, so you could always contact St. Cas to see what additional services they offer.
I'm Father Bill Luger, pastor here at St. Casimir Church. St. Casimir is located in the south side of Lansing, just south of the river and the 3 big smokestacks of the power plant. We're a parish of about 800 families. We do many outreach programs. This is just one of the programs that we do with the mobile food pantry. We have a small food bank here at the parish. We help out with St. Vincent de Paul. We work with the store downtown, and it's really a privilege to have all of these people gathered with us today. Looks like the rain's going to hold off, and we'll be giving lots of food out to lots of people in need. In this day and age, it's hard to believe that our nation has so many hungry people, but the poverty levels here in Lansing are quite high, and we need to do all we can to alleviate that. So we need not only to change that attitude, but the attitude of governments and subsidies and all of those kinds of things, so that people are treated with equity and fairness and allow them to have decent jobs with decent pay and be able to support a family on a regular paycheck. You can't really do that working at McDonald's or some of those places like that, where a long time ago you could do that. Anymore you can't. So we're here to help them out as much as we can to bring quality of life and dignity to each and every one of our brothers and sisters.
Hi, I'm Sandy Enos. I'm the Evangelization Ministry co-leader here at St. Casimir Parish. Mobile Food Pantry has stopped here today, and we're set up here with information about the Catholic Church in general, as well as information about our parish. So if someone has a question about either, we can share that information with them. We've also got prayer cards and holy medals and rosaries available. So if people would like those, they're more than welcome to them. And we do this every time Mobile Food Pantry makes a stop at St. Casimir. And we also do it the second Sunday of each month when we have a second Sunday meal here at St. Casimir. There's a lot of poverty in our community that I don't think people really realize. We've got a lot of areas where access to food at the grocery store isn't readily available. And if you're mobility challenged or you don't have a vehicle and having to rely on the bus service to get back and forth to the grocery store to get more healthy food than what you can get maybe at a local market, there's a lot of need for this. And I'm really happy that the city does this on a monthly basis all across the city. So we provide what I like to call a really welcome service to the community along with their food. The food feeds them physically, our prayers and our faith feed them spiritually.
My name's Katrina Uriston. I am a contract manager and I work for the City of Lansing in Human Relations Community Services, but I'm volunteering today at the Mobile Food Pantry. And this is a pantry that goes around the city to different partners, which are usually churches that help us out. And they do it free of charge. And it is a very much needed program in the city of Lansing that helps people out with food assistance. This is the third week of the month. And many times people are running out of food goods that they may have purchased with their food assistance. So we try to help supplement people for the remainder of the month. And now that school is out, these programs like this are very important. So it's something that I believe in, and I want to help my community because I believe Lansing is a good place to live and a good place to work. I moved here into the city from Mason, so I am proud to be in a city that cares about its people. And I find that here in Lansing. What we do is people come in, they get a ticket, similar to this one here, has a number on it. We call the numbers, and they come up here and they register. They have to have their ID. We register them according to their street name because it's one helping per household. Once they register, they can go outside with the ticket and they can receive food in the line. And we're partners with Greater Lansing Food Bank and our local churches, and we try to help as much as we can. Anybody who comes should be eligible in that they receive some type of assistance, and that helps us to verify that and get food where it is needed. We also like to take this opportunity to have programs come in that help this population. Right now we have the listening ear. The church also has a program, and they are able to serve people and reach out and to targeted population and offer services.
Listening Ear is a 24/7 crisis intervention hotline. We're available when people run into a situation or have a situation develop where they're really not able to move forward in their lives. People get stuck, and it happens virtually to everyone at some point in their life. And it's a lot easier to sort those things out and to move forward with what you have to do if you've got someone to talk to. And that's our function. It's what we are trained to do for people who are considering suicide or know someone who is, for people who have been assaulted or are affected by someone who has been. We're there to listen and to help our callers, you, figure out what you can do to make things a little bit better so that you can live your life a little bit more comfortably and successfully. We are here. We support the food pantry as the city supports us as a necessary and extremely helpful service available to everyone at no cost.
So Helping Women Period is an organization that provides feminine products, bladder control products, and items such as tampons and pads for mostly women that are homeless or at the food bank. We were made aware years ago that women are not receiving the products at the food bank or through church food banks or at the shelters. So they were using other products such as socks and paper towel and such. Helping Women Period has been volunteering with the food bank for several years. We also partner with area school districts as well as area churches to provide feminine products. Most of the feminine products that we receive are bought through donations of money or actually product donations. There are drop boxes in several communities across the mid-Michigan area. Just to highlight a couple, I think there's some in Williamston, Lansing, Okemos. Several areas have drop boxes for feminine products that can be donated.
My name is Seliman Naimzada. It's my first time coming here. Yeah, people appreciate that because, you know, some people don't have enough food, like they don't have enough food in their house. So that's why they come here to get some food. So it's good.
Hello, my name is Pervez Naimzada, and today we're waiting for that about food. Like it's take a long time, but it's okay to us because it's good food here. We can have it, and it's helpful to people have a food. Some people are homeless; they don't have food, enough food. The program is very good. Thank you so much.
I would say over the years, the changes in this program has been a continued increase in the number of being served. We have several groups that go out and deliver food in the community and realize that sometimes seniors aren't able to get out as much as some of the others. So we have groups trying to address that. There still is a segment of the community that we're missing. I recognize that, and we're doing all we can. One of the big challenges is financially. So if individuals listening and they're in a position to assist, please donate to the Greater Lansing Food Bank, or you can donate to the City of Lansing for the Mobile Food Pantry. We are in this together, and together we can do so much in assisting our brothers and sisters in the community.